You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Let's do it, man. Let's move on here. Rhodes, you are a 49ers fan, are you not?
I guess. I guess you're making it harder here, okay? I guess.
Deadspin, man. We've done videos on Deadspin. Is there a more dumpster fire news organization that likes to race bait everything?
No, they make Dan Le Batard look like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I shit you negative. No kidding. They're that woke.
They shot themselves in the foot because they don't want an NFL team, any NFL team, to hire a 49ers coach because he's a white guy. Bruh, it came back to bite them in the ass, man.
I mean, I knew he wasn't white.
Deadspin clarifies.
Right.
Deadspin clarifies hit piece on white guy 49ers coach to reflect he is biracial. We regret the error. Now, honestly, guys, to tell you the truth, if I was looking at him, I would think he's white. But to me, I don't give a damn about his race. Do you care if this guy's black, white, or whatever? I don't care. Is he the best person for the job?
I don't give a rat's ass. And yeah, this guy will eventually be a coach.
Yeah. Now, honestly, looking at him right now, he looks like a white guy. And I just don't care. But it says an embarrassing oversight led Deadspin to correct a hit piece.
That's the thing. It was a hit piece about race. That's the thing.
Oh, boy.
Hit piece about race, folks. And they fucked up his race.
A hit piece against San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel this week. The outlet's Sean Beckwith wrote an article published Saturday in which he campaigned for NFL teams with head coaching vacancies to hire minority candidates. Quote, "Be careful what you tweet for. People of the online realm," he wrote. Mike McDaniel, the San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator, who has gone viral for his adorable news conferences featuring references to Mike Jones and engaging answers, is ticking off all the boxes to be the next trendy young white guy who takes a head coaching position before any of the many deserving black candidates. There's only one problem with Beckwith's characterization of McDaniel as a trendy young white guy who might get a position over a deserving black candidate.
Oops.
McDaniel is biracial.
You wrote a hit piece about race and got the race wrong.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Deadspin. Thank you. We appreciate that. You continue to make the mainstream media look like a bunch of morons. Morons.
Yeah. Beckwith added, the current coaching trend is leaning towards brilliant young offensive minds, white guys like Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Cliff Kingsbury, Zach Taylor, Matt LaFleur, Kevin Stefanski, Matt Rule, Brandon Staley, and Nick Sirianni. I'm sorry. Add in that McDaniel went to Yale and is blood in the water for NFL teams for looking for a coach. He might be brilliant. He might be the next Josh McDaniels, but he's not more qualified than any of the black coaches who just got fired, including Brian Flores or the longtime coordinators who can't seem to get hired. Beckwith attributed McDaniel's ascent to a coordinator position with a premier NFL team to his personality and connections, and noted McDaniel is a perfect example of how qualified black candidates get overlooked. Beckwith's assumption of McDaniel's race is all the more embarrassing when you read this profile of him from NBC Sports, which was published on March 2nd of last year. Quote, McDaniel said he had an epiphany at an early age when he was visiting his grandmother on his father's side of the game. NBC reported at the time. When he looked at the photos around the house, he realized he looked different than other members of his family. McDaniel commented on the aforementioned epiphany during the interview. Quote, it is surreal when I think about it, but I remember one particular day walking around and all of a sudden noticing that, hey, I'm the only fair-skinned person in all these picture frames, he said. My grandmother on my dad's side is black. My dad's black. Deadspin has issued a clarification on Beckwith's post. Editor's note. We learned after the publication of this article that 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel, whom we describe as a white guy, is in fact biracial. This article's original text remains below. We regret the error. No, you do not. This is exactly what you wanted to do. Play the race card, and it backfired.
At what point do you issue an apology? Because Deadspin, you have a bunch of racists working for you. You rat bastards. My God, they hate white people. They always have.
You know what? I'm shocked that they actually called him biracial. Because, the woke people, that one drop rule, man, that they'll call you black in a second. You know who Mike McDaniel looks like? When you look at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle,
yeah,
those kids look white.
Yeah,
and because they're like 75% white. That's pretty much what Mike McDaniel looks like. But this is the problem, man. When you get woke and you want to play the race card, you cannot assume that this guy was just white. I can understand why you think he was white, but when you play the race card one too many times, it backfires when you find out that this guy is part black. And you said he should not get a job because he's white.
This dude, when he sat down to write this damn piece, was excited. He was fired up. Like he was like, I'm going to throw this white dude under the bus and then back the bus back over him and then run over him again. And I'm going to look brave, stunning, courageous, virtuous, except I'm not going to take the time and do enough research to even get the race right. I'm not going to get the race right in my racist hit piece about race. Thank you, Deadspin. Thank you. I mean, keep the hits coming, and we will continue
They
to
have
knock you
no
out of the park.
credibility whatsoever. None.
Zero.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.